Akashvani presents Morning News. Good morning, I'm Anuja Kumar. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi leaves on a 3-day visit to South Africa to attend G20 summit in Johannesburg. In Haryana, Faridabad Police forms special investigation team to look into Falah University's activities. Punjab Police busts Pakistan's ISI-backed terror module in Ludhiana. Indian Panorama to open today at the International Film Festival of India in Goa. India and Israel sign terms of reference to initiate negotiations for free trade agreement. And first India-born cheetah gives birth to 5 cubs at Kuno National Park in Madhya Pradesh. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has left on a 3-day visit to South Africa to attend the G20 summit in Johannesburg. This will be Mr. Modi's 4th official visit to South Africa following his bilateral visit in 2016 and later for the 2 BRICS summit in 2018 and 2023. On the sidelines of G20 summit, the Prime Minister will also attend the India-Brazil-South Africa leaders meeting. Mr. Modi will also hold bilateral meetings with world leaders on the sidelines of the G20 summit. Our correspondent reports that this will be the 4th consecutive G20 summit held in the Global South.
At the summit, Prime Minister Modi will put forth India's perspective on the G20 agenda. The Prime Minister is expected to speak in all the 3 sessions of the summit. On the sideline of G20 summit, the Prime Minister will attend India, Brazil, South Africa leaders meeting and also hold bilateral talks with several world leaders. India's High Commissioner to South Africa, Prabhat Kumar, said the Prime Minister's visit is a significant opportunity not only for the G20 but also further strengthening bilateral relations.
It's a great opportunity to not only for the G20 but also for bilateral relations. The coming of Prime Minister to South Africa, and this is the culmination of 20 years of one round of the G20. So this is an excellent opportunity for us, for India, and people are looking forward for Prime Minister coming here.
Excitement is also building within the Indian diaspora in Johannesburg. Ms. Avanti, who has been living in the city for the past 10 years, expressed her enthusiasm about Prime Minister Modi's visit.
We are very excited to welcome him. I was fortunate to meet him 2 years back when he was here, and he has an aura. Like when you meet him, he'll greet everyone with the same respect, and I was fortunate to shake my hand with him, and I'm looking forward to welcoming again with the same excitement.
With the first G20 summit taking place on African soil, India's participation underlines its continued commitment to the Global South and its partnership across the African continent. Asonyo, Akashvani News, Johannesburg.
Meanwhile, the Prime Minister has said the 20th G20 Leaders Summit will be an opportunity to discuss key global issues. Mr. Modi said that he will present India's perspective at the summit in line with the nation's vision of Vasudhaiv Kutumbakam and One Earth, One Family, One Future. In his departure statement ahead of embarking on his visit to Johannesburg, the Prime Minister noted that this will be a particularly special summit as it will be the first G20 summit to be held in Africa. He recalled that the African Union became a member of the G20 during India's presidency in 2023. Highlighting the theme of this year's G20 solidarity, equality and sustainability, he said that South Africa has carried forward the outcomes of previous summits held in New Delhi and Rio de Janeiro. The Prime Minister added that he looks forward to interacting with the leaders of partner countries and participating in the 6th India-Brazil-South Africa summit, which is scheduled on the sidelines of the G20 summit. He also expressed eagerness to meet the Indian diaspora in South Africa, which is among the largest Indian communities outside India. Faridabad Police has formed a separate special investigation team to look into the activities of Falah University, several of whose doctors were arrested in connection with a car blast near Red Fort in Delhi. The SIT, consisting of 2 Assistant Commissioners of Police, an Inspector and 2 Sub-Inspectors, is preparing a comprehensive report on the university's activities. Faridabad Commissioner of Police Satyendra Kumar Gupta has instructed the SIT to investigate how the university has become a hotbed of terrorism. The SIT members have been asked to gather detailed information about the terror module's funding and the trail of explosives. Reports are also being prepared on the role of the residents of the nearby villages in the terror module. Punjab Police has busted a Pakistan ISI-backed terror module in Ludhiana following an exchange of fire in which 2 accused were injured. One of the accused was critically injured in exchange of fire with police yesterday. More from our correspondent.
Ludhiana Police Commissioner Swapan Sharma disclosed that both of them were tasked by their foreign-based handlers to carry out grenade attacks in the state on government buildings and other places to create tension and disturb peace. 2 Chinese hand grenades, 5 sophisticated pistols and about 50 live cartridges have been recovered from them. 3 of their accomplices are already in Ludhiana Police custody. Out of them, 1 accused was an associate of the one who carried out firing on the house of actor Salman Khan in Mumbai. Rajesh Bali, Akashvani News, Jalandhar.
This is Akashvani giving you the news. For quick news updates around the clock, follow us on our X handle at AIR News Alerts. And for details of these stories and more, log on to our website www.newsonair.gov.in and download the News on AIR app. India and Israel signed terms of reference for Free Trade Agreement FTA between the 2 countries in Tel Aviv. The terms of reference were signed by Union Commerce and Industry Minister Piyush Goyal and Israel's Economy and Industry Minister Nir Barkat. Speaking on the occasion, Piyush Goyal said that both countries had agreed to begin work on a comprehensive FTA, a move aimed at reshaping bilateral trade and investment.
Israel and India have decided to enter into negotiations for a free trade agreement soon after having executed a bilateral investment treaty, and collectively the bilateral investment treaty and the free trade agreement will open the doors to greater market access, flow of capital, investments and trade, both in goods and services.
Speaking on the occasion, Israel's Minister Nir Barkat expressed desire to join venture with India, noting that India is awakening as a powerful giant and will be a great global force in future.
Is waking up as a huge giant, and India of today is a great power, and we want to join venture with India to help India become stronger and bigger, and at the same time collaborate and make Israel stronger and better.
The GST Bachat Utsav kicked off on the 22nd of September as the Narendra Modi government slashed GST rates in many sectors, benefiting citizens across the country. Today, our correspondent brings a report on how the new GST rates in the agriculture sector are helping citizens. A report.
The next generation GST reforms have brought relief to the agriculture sector by reducing tax burden on inputs, machinery and allied activities, making farming more efficient for millions of Indian farmers. Fertilizer raw materials such as ammonia, sulfuric acid and nitric acid now attract only 5% GST instead of 18%, ensuring better availability of affordable fertilizers. Similarly, micronutrients used to improve soil health and crop quality have also been placed under the 5% GST slab, making them more accessible to farmers. Furthermore, farm machinery like tractors with engines below 1800cc now carry a GST rate of just 5%, down from 12%, making mechanization affordable for farmers. Talking to Akashvani News, B. Narayan Swamy, a former scientist from Bengaluru, hailed the government's move and said that reduction of taxes in the sector is helping the farmer families across the country. He added that these reforms are also helping in the modernization of the agriculture sector.
Reducing the GST cost from 12% to 5%, helping all farming community a lot. And also transportation of the agriculture producers, interstate taxes on transportation of the agriculture producers and also processed producers. It is helping farming community and also industry.
These reforms are aimed at boosting farm incomes, strengthening cooperatives and contributing to building a stronger, more self-reliant agrarian economy. With Samarth and Rohan, Aman Yadav, Akashvani News, Delhi. The Indian Panorama will open today at the International Film Festival of India, IFFI,
in Goa with the screening of 2 films. Rajkumar Periyasamy directed Tamil movie Amaran will be the opening film of the feature film section, while Hindi film Kakori, directed by Kamlesh Mishra, will be the opening film of the non-feature category. Indian Panorama section will showcase a total of 25 feature films and 20 non-feature films. More from our correspondent.
The Indian Panorama is a showcase of the best of Indian films, highlighting the country's rich cinematic diversity and talent through films, weaving a cinematic tapestry, one frame at a time. Indian Panorama encourages emerging filmmakers, writers and actors and provides them opportunities to gain exposure. Indian Panorama showcases the diverse cultural, social and regional themes and stories that reflect India's pluralistic society. The section recognizes and celebrates outstanding Indian films, direction, acting and other technical categories. By showcasing the best of Indian cinema, Indian Panorama at IFFI enhances India's global cinematic footprint and encourages collaboration and exchange between Indian and international filmmakers. This is Sarah Mujtaba, Akashvani News, Goa.
The first India-born cheetah gives birth to 5 cubs at Kuno National Park in Madhya Pradesh. This was disclosed by Minister for Environment, Forest and Climate Change, Bhupendra Yadav. We have a report.
This achievement is being seen as biggest success so far. The cheetah reintroduction program launched on the initiative of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Chief Minister Dr. Mohan Yadav congratulated the Kuno forest staff, saying the state is playing an important role in global biodiversity conservation. India's cheetah revival began on 17 September 2022 when 8 cheetahs were brought from Namibia to Kuno and released into the wild by Prime Minister Bipin Mishra, Akashvani, Bhopal.
On to sports. In badminton, the quarter-final match between Lakshya Sen and his fellow compatriot Ayush Shetty is currently underway at the Australian Open in Sydney. Ayush Shetty advanced into the quarter-finals after defeating 4th-seeded Kodai Naruoka of Japan in pre-quarter-finals, while Lakshya Sen overpowered Chinese Taipei's Chi Yu-Jen to enter the quarter-finals. The duo of Satvik Sairaj Ranki Reddy and Chirag Shetty will also take on the 5th-seeded Indonesian pair of Fajar Alfian and the Muhammad Shohibul Fikri in the quarterfinals later today. On the other hand, H.S. Pranoy and Kidambi Srikanth made early exits from the tournament yesterday. In the World Boxing Cup final, Indian women boxers Nikhat Zareen, Arundhati Chaudhary, Preeti Pawar, Meenakshi Huda, Parveen Huda, Jasmine Lamboria and Nupur Shioran delivered a golden sweep in Greater Noida, Uttar Pradesh yesterday, marking a historic achievement for the country. Indian men boxers Hitesh Gulia and Sachin Sivach also clinched yellow medal after winning the final bouts in their respective categories. And now, for a look at today's newspapers, it's over to Tanvi Khurana.
Thank you, Anuja. All the dailies have carried the news of Nitish Kumar being sworn in as the Bihar Chief Minister for the 10th time. The Times of India writes, Nitish begins 10th innings on strong double-engine wicket. The Indian Express reports US clears sale of Excalibur shells, Javelin missile systems to India, marking a significant step forward to Army's operational readiness. A headline in the Statesman quoting the Supreme Court says, no timelines for President and governors to act on bills for assent. Supreme Court ensures the continuity and integrity of the ecologically fragile Aravalli Hills by adopting a uniform definition, states Hindustan Times. 5G subscriptions may cross 1 billion mark by 2031, cites Financial Express. And finally, one of Asia's oldest and most influential festivals, the International Film Festival of India, opens in Goa, showcasing restored Indian classics, notes the pioneer. And with that, it's back to you, Anuja.
Thank you, Tanvi. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi leaves on a 3-day visit to South Africa to attend G20 summit in Johannesburg. In Haryana, Faridabad Police forms special investigation team to look into Falah University's activities. Punjab Police busts Pakistan's ISI-backed terror module in Ludhiana. Indian Panorama to open today at the International Film Festival of India in Goa. India and Israel sign terms of reference to initiate negotiations for free trade agreement. First India-born cheetah gives birth to 5 cubs at Kuno National Park in Madhya Pradesh. And with that, we end the morning news. Have a nice day.